Evening, everyone. All right, here we are. Weekend's over again. What's up, Benjamin? Fucking the lumberjack. Benny, I was by your house. I should have stopped at your house. What's up, David? Benny, I stopped by your house yesterday, or I drove past your house yesterday, and your garage door was open. I should have stopped. I was in a hurry though, because Jensen was coming home. Me and Mom had to go to work. I had to get home, so yeah. I didn't want to waste any more time than I. The problem is, I can't. If I had stopped there, we'd have been there. I'd have been there for an hour, probably. So, one day we got to do the drink of the day from that fucking little shack there in the yard. Yeah, your truck was there. The house garage door was open. I didn't see you. Well, you're probably right, but I don't play like that. Like I said, I didn't know we were gonna have Jensen, and then Meemaw told me that the kid said, "Hey, what time do you want Jensen?" She's like, "Oh, Jensen's coming." I'm like, "Oh shit," because I wasn't planning. I wasn't planning on that. I don't know. Anyway, here we are. March Madness is gonna start next weekend. We got guests lined up for Saturday. Absolutely locked in. I'm pretty sure we got guests for Friday. Might be only 2 people Friday. If anybody wants to come out here, so this is what we do is March Madness. I started doing this. This is the 5th one, I think. No, I don't remember. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Yeah, this is the 5th one. We started in 2021. So this is the 5th March Madness. So basically what I do, I got the board. I didn't even erase it from last year. Right here's the board. So I erase it. We fill in the drinks. We're gonna have 20 drinks. So we're gonna have 4 number ones, and it'll probably be like. No, that's from 2 years ago. Yeah, that's from 2 years ago. Maybe we must have not used the big board last year. Maybe we didn't. I think I just did it on paper last year. Anyway, the board will be. We're gonna have 4 number 1 seeds, which will be like 4 of our favorite drinks that we ever made. It'll probably be like Orange Julius, Grasshopper, Octopussy, and maybe I don't know what the other one will be. Luck of the Irish is a very good drink. Luck of the Irish, in my opinion, could have a chance. Depending who comes here, could have a chance to go to the finals, for sure. Anyway, so those 4 will be like number 1 seeds. So we're not doing 16. We're doing 20. Maybe we did 16 last year. I don't remember. We're doing. Yo, what's up, Huddy? We're doing 20 drinks. So we'll have 4 that'll get a bye, basically, to the Elite 8. Which we'll have 2 times in a row. I know it doesn't make any sense. But we'll start out with 16 other drinks. There's going to be 12 new drinks at least. There's probably going to be 12 new drinks, 4 old drinks from previous years, and then those 4. So it'll be 8 previous drinks, 12 new ones total. So the 16 will go down to 4, and then when they get to 4, we'll bring in those other 4, and then we start over again. And then that's it. And then and it'll just take how long it takes. So if we have guests Friday night, we have guests Saturday night. If nobody comes Sunday, we'll get through 8 drinks probably. Because we'll probably just do 4 drinks in a night. Because 6 is weird. You almost either have to do 4 or 8. And 8's a lot. Like, that's a lot. So we'll probably just do 4 drinks on the bracket. Because we're not doing shots this year. Like, one year we did pudding shots. Last year we did whiskey shots. Which was, we did a whiskey shot bracket in addition to the drink bracket. So that was chaotic. One year we did pudding shots. in addition to the drink of the day brackets. But anyway, so it just depends who comes, and then we'll just see how it goes. 6 is awesome. Well, the problem is if you do 6, then you do 6 the next time, and then now you got 4 or 2. No, I guess you'd have 4 left. You could. I don't know. It's whatever. It just goes how it goes when people come here. But anyway, if we did that Friday and Saturday, and nobody comes Sunday, now the next week we got to do Friday and Saturday just to get from 16 to 8. And then the next week, it would take Friday and Saturday to get to 8 to 4. And then the next week, you'd be back at 8 again, so 8 to 4. So it would take 4 weekends if you only do 2 days a weekend. Some weekends last year we only did 1 day because no one came. So it just depends what people come and whatever. But anybody's welcome. It's just show up. It's fun. That's all we need. But anyway, I got to get the bracket together. That's probably not going to happen tonight. I got to go to Reading and look at a car. 2 cars, maybe. I got to look at a job this week. I might actually cold plunge at 4 o'clock in the morning tomorrow because I just don't think I'm going to have time to do it at night. This is all Kelly's fun. Oh, the fact that we're doing it at all? Nah, that's fine. I just wasn't sure what to do. I hate pushing. Or begging. I hate begging people to come over for the drink of the day. That's the part that sucks. And like Mima, even if she doesn't work and she's here. Oh. Well, Ben, you're a pussy. Even when Mima's here, she doesn't do the drink. She doesn't do the drink of the day. She's not into it. It's not her thing. Which is whatever. It's fine. I don't think. I got a lot of bad drinks here. I'm going to be all out of papers. I was trying not to fill any more papers out because for March Madness, I need to, Kim and Megan. Who's Kim? Oh, Kim. I think Kim's coming Friday. Well, I don't know which Kim you're talking about. Hello, Catherine. Hello, Mike. Anyway, if anybody wants to come for drink of the day, anytime you can come. But March Madness is when we need guests to be here. We need people to come here and try this. So what I do is I make a drink, we pour it, everybody tastes it, and then I make another drink, and then everybody tastes that, and then you just decide which one you like better, and that's it. And then we vote that way. Ben, your circadian rhythm works the best. If you go to bed at 10 o'clock and you get up at 6, well, if you go to bed, your best hours of sleep are 10 to 2. So your best bet would be to go to sleep at 8 and get up at 4 a.m. That would literally be the healthiest thing for you to do. I'd hate working 6 to 2:30 too. I like working from 5 to 1:30. The problem is I work from 5 to 3:30, so. That's what I told her. I don't know if she messaged me, I think. And she goes, "Do I have to come all the days?" And I said, "No, you can come. You could come every day. You could come every day, all the days, or you could come, 1 day or 2 days or whatever. You could come 1 day the whole time, or you could come 1 day every weekend, or you could come all the days every weekend. You could be like Norm from Cheers. When you walk in, we'll shout your name. Heath used to do that. He alleges he may be here because he said basketball's ending and then baseball doesn't start. He said he has like 3 weeks between basketball and baseball. So we'll see. Anyway, congratulations, Christopher Bell won the race. I agree, Ken. I don't give a shit. I can't do. What do you do in the morning? I would rather be home and have all the evening hours to do whatever I wanted to do. And I'm awake at 4 o'clock no matter what. So, what time was I fucking here last night? I don't remember what time. The live ended at... I don't remember. Me? 4, 5. I never sleep past 5. I was up today at 5. I think I went to bed at midnight, which is not good. That's not good. Midnight's way too late for me. I need to go to bed at 8 or 9, something like that. Yeah, I like getting up and getting after it. The only reason I might start trying to cold plunge every day before work, I can't. The problem is getting warm. I end up driving to work without socks on. Because if you could imagine, if you grab the ice cold, your beverage of choice out of your refrigerator in the middle of the summer and you walked outside on your deck and set it down on the table, in minutes, the whole outside of the can, bottle, whatever would be sweat. The whole thing would be wet from condensation because it's cold and against the heat. Same thing as your body. You come out of the cold tank, you're cold, so you just start condensing water on your skin, which isn't too bad for most of your body, but especially your feet and on your toes. If you put your toes in socks, it keeps condensing in there, and then it's wet in between your toes. You end up getting, it just gets sore. So if I do it in the morning, which there's times that I do it because I know I can't do it at night, so I do it in the morning. I wish I could do it every morning. Saturday and Sunday, I do it first thing in the morning. Yesterday morning, I was out there at 6:30. Today, I think I was out there at 7, quarter after 7, something like that. That's the best. It's the best because you're done. You're done for the day. You never met somebody ever that got out of a cold plunge and was in a bad mood ever. Not one time. Every time somebody gets out of a cold plunge, they're ecstatic because they're done. They're done for the day. It's fantastic. And then the big project this summer is going to be the sauna. I'm going to build an outdoor wood fire sauna because I want to fucking fry myself like a brisket. I want to see what it's like to be in a 180, 190 degree sauna. We'll see how that goes. Mima is working. Yep. Yep. She worked, I think she went in at 3. Something like that. What's up, Bloomy? Put a giant front porch on. Why, you want to sit out front and watch the trains go by? All right, this is called Heavy Rotation. It's Alizé pineapple. Oh, shit, I didn't put enough of that in. I only put 1 ounce in. Hold on. We got to follow the recipe. I don't want all the nitpickers getting all fucking jazzy with me. All right, Heavy Rotation is Alizé pineapple, rum. I don't know how you pronounce this. Angostura orange bitters. I don't know how you pronounce it. Lime juice, ginger beer, and cherry. A splash of cherry. All I taste is ginger. I want to let her know when we will be there so you don't get in trouble again for not telling her. Listen, it's March Madness. Listen, first of all, she was in a fiery mood yesterday. I don't know when the last time I saw her was. She claims it's not me. It just always gets taken out on me. I don't know. Oh, wait. That was the last drink on that paper. Well, for whatever it's worth, I bought her 4 bottles. No. I bought 4 bottles of vodka today. So, although she did tell me that. She did tell me that her diet starts tomorrow. So, if I had a nickel for every time she said that. We've only got 2 more drinks left. And then... I guess we might as well just fucking rock them off. Ken, I'm shooting to get the 5,000 for Spoonapalooza 5. That's the plan. Drink number 5,000 at Spoonapalooza 5. Yeah, I missed it too. Y'all heard her say we were gonna have sex too last night, and guess what didn't happen? Do I care that she takes it out on me? I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? You can't. My problem with her is she has, throughout the 10, 11, 10 and a half years of us being together, she, it's the same. It's the same. So I could get mad, but I just know that's who she is. So I know she doesn't mean it. I think she usually, well, she doesn't really apologize, but you can tell she feels bad about it because she does at some point express remorse for the way she treated me. So that's something. Listen, we all have bad days, and we say shit we shouldn't say, or we act, or I don't know how to say it. We all do things or say things we shouldn't really, because just you're frustrated and out of aggravation. It just, so I don't really take it too much. If she broke up with me every time she told me she was going to break up with me, we'd be on our 37th relationship at this point. I don't know, but it's just, the bad part about her is she says, I think a lot of times she says things, she doesn't think about what she's saying, and she says things she regrets. But the good part about her is the next day, she usually doesn't even remember saying any of the things she said. So just weather the storm, It just is what it is. I just let her vent and do her thing, and so be it. It's it just is what it is. Hello, Susan. I mean, I don't know that we went through this shit like, I don't think we ever had any sort of crazy. We don't really. I don't know. We live very different lives. Like, I'm an outdoorsman. I like to hunt and fish. She thinks fishing's boring. She doesn't like killing animals. She likes going to the cabin. She loves the dogs. She likes hiking and walking with the dogs. She loves the chickens. To her, the chickens are pets. To me, the chickens are livestock, and I don't give a fuck. And she gets mad at me because I don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? If a hawk kills a chicken and kills them, okay, we lost the chicken. It happens. It's nature. I don't sweat it. I don't worry about it. Yeah, sometimes you get a favorite chicken or some cool ones. Like, Pearl was a cool chicken. Regal was a cool chicken. Regal was awesome. So when Regal got killed, that sucked. But, I mean, it is what it is. They're chickens. They shit out eggs. At this point, they're part of my retirement plan right now. I don't know. I was at the store today. Eggs they're expensive. But people were telling me that eggs are $15 a dozen, and I did not see that. I was at, what the hell is that out there in Broadsville? Or, is that Broadsville? Yeah. Weiss. I was at Weiss. And, I mean, I happened to be walking by and I looked and, what the hell? That's a Borisism. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I saw eggs there from 5 something to 7s. There might have been one. I don't think there was even any that were in the 8s. I mean, that's crazy. That's still crazy. I'm not saying that, but And they also said that they said eggs may still go up another 40%. And if you have to understand, this bird flu is for real, but it's mainly in geese and ducks right now. Like, there's snow geese just dying and falling out of the air. Snow geese are a problem. There's too many fucking snow geese, which may be part of why they're sick and dying. Oh, really? That would have been awesome. Erica, why don't you come out here next weekend for March Madness? And you can drink and vote. This is the only place where you're allowed to show up at the polls and be shit-faced, or get shit-faced at the polls and vote. Friday night, Saturday afternoon, Erica. Sunday afternoon. You can hunt snow geese. They're hard as fuck, though. They're so hard to hunt because there's so many of them. And when they come in massive flocks. Pennsylvania has weird, stupid rules about snow geese. Like, we're strict on snow geese. There's places like in the Midwest where there is fucking no limits. You can hunt snow geese. You can pull the plugs out of your gun. They make shotguns so if anybody's familiar with shotguns at all, you got your barrel, and then under the barrel is where the extra shells go. There's just a tube underneath there. And that's what you load them into, and then they put them. So your gun has to be plugged to 3 shots. So you can have 1 in the chamber and then 2 underneath. In snow goose season, not in Pennsylvania, because don't ask me. Because it's not Pennsylvania, though. It's a federal law. So I don't understand why it's the way it is in Pennsylvania, but not in other states. I don't understand it. Because it's not Pennsylvania lawmakers. The geese are federally controlled. So they're controlled by the federal government. So I don't understand it. But they make guns. They make adapters for under the barrel that hold 10 shells. So these guys have a semi-automatic shotgun with 10 fucking shells in it. And these geese come in by the hundreds and thousands. And the most I ever saw one time we were down at the farm and they came. And Ted's like, just let them come because you have to see it. If you've never experienced... Oh, you just pull the plug. Benny, every shotgun... that's plugged, it's a wooden dowel rod. You just pull the dowel rod out. Every shotgun just has a dowel rod in there. But they make bottoms that hold 10 shells. Or maybe they hold 9. It might be 10 total. But anyway, these guys, we were at the farm one day and there had to be, I don't know, there might have been, I don't want to exaggerate, but there was probably somewhere between 7,000 and 10,000 of them on the ground. You can't hear. I mean, there's 8 of us. There was 8 of us in a, I don't know, that blind might be, I guess it's 16 feet long. A 16-foot long blind. There was 8 of us. So we're sitting on 5-gallon buckets, literally shoulder to shoulder, shoulders touching. And you can't talk to the person next to you because they're so deafening loud. They're so fucking loud. And then when you're like, okay, let's go, we're going to shoot. 2 guys shot. Ted's like, we can't all shoot. We just can't. But Pennsylvania has a limit. You're allowed to shoot 25 a day of snow geese. Canadian geese, you can shoot 3. Last year was 1. This year they put it back up to 3. Snow geese is 25 a day. But like I'm telling you, there's places in the Midwest, there's no limits. I just saw a thing on Facebook. I don't know what the name of the group is. They shot 387 of them in one morning hunt. They're destroying the tundra. There's so many of them. They're destroying the tundra. They're literally destroying the tundra. They're causing global warming. You have to get rid of them. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Sorry. Jesus. 2 guys shot. It took us. Now, think about this. They stand up in the blind. Now they don't even move. They don't even see you because there's so many of them. Boom. So the first shot. The second you shoot, now they take off. So the first shot, they're on the ground. So you pick one out, right? But if you could imagine what it looks like when they're all there, it's like a Where's Waldo's fucking cartoon. Dude, Garrett, I'm telling you. It was a post on 387 of them on one morning hunt. I don't know how many guys it was. But, so you shoot the first shot. You probably killed 5 or more. And at least on the first shot. Now they take off in the air and boom, boom, boom. So one guy's gun jammed. So between the two of them, they shot 5 shots. It took us over 2 hours to chase down all the winged birds and all the crippled birds and kill them all. Maybe it didn't take 2 hours. It took an hour at least. And probably another 50 shots. And I think we got 57 of them. So. See? Ben, he went through Pounding today and he didn't stop out here. This is the problem, Ben. Well, I can't say anything because I didn't stop at your house yesterday. If I would have stopped at your house yesterday and you would have been in town today and didn't stop, that would have been really rude. But I'll let it slide. Next time I'm stopping at your house, just fucking for spite. All right. Let's make a Bazooka Joe. Ben, I can tell you this. If you drive by there tomorrow, you'll see his truck there tomorrow. And the next day, and the next day, and the next day. They might have a parking spot with his name on it. Ben's mom's birthday. Oh, well, happy birthday, Ben's mom. It's Ben, is your mom on Facebook? I feel like I saw your mom on Facebook forever ago. No, she was drunk and passed out by the time I went. I mean, well, you heard her. Listen, I'm not calling anything out of school. You heard her when she was here. She said she was fucked up. By the time I went upstairs, she was passed out. She was completely gone. And then Jensen got up this morning and he comes running right into the room, hops up on the bed. And he wants to. She does TikTok, and he want like if you ever seen like you can watch anything on TikTok. You can watch like spiders of TikTok, ducks of TikTok, chickens of TikTok. He wants to watch bugs. He always watches bugs in the morning. Oh, I saw that. Well, if you rant and rave long enough and scream like a lunatic, people show up sometimes. I don't know. And Ken and Kelly are probably sitting on couches opposite sides of the room, both watching. So does that count as two? I don't know. The Merkles used to do that too. The Merkles, it would be all the Merkles, all 3 of them would be all sitting in their living room on opposite couches, looking at each other, watching the lives, which was funny. But those were the days when we had like 25, 30 people watching at times. All right, this is called Bazooka Joe. I'm almost afraid to say the title of the next drink, but it's the last one. Hello, Vicky. YOLO. Oh, yeah. That's right, he's in the basement. He lives in the basement. Hello, Jeff Freebie. I jammed some bottles up top there. I think I got 2 more off the floor, so we're making some kind of... I got the shelves I tore down sitting here on the floor, and I'm just like, where can I... There's just nowhere I can put them. There's just nowhere I can do it. I thought about redoing all this stuff. The problem is all these shelves are double stacked, and it sucks when there's 2 bottles. The other thing I could do... No, I can't do that. That won't work. I literally thought about making a shelf, like just suspending one out there in front of the mirror. But I don't know what I would mount it to. It would be that would be disastrous. I would absolutely break something. Ooh, we could get Jeff out here for March Madness. Jeff is our favorite. And what? I don't know. Jeff, listen. You, Erica, you and Justin and Jeff, the 3 of you come out here for March Madness. Pick a day. Come out here next Sunday afternoon. We'll do a matinee. You got all day. You can pick any time from noon to... I don't want to go live at 7 o'clock at night. Not for March Madness. It's too... I don't want to be late. We can if you need to, but I don't... The problem is I don't know where I got to go Monday. Some days I got to get up at 4 o'clock. But I think if on the days that I got... so either I get up at 4... and punch in at 5, or I get up at 5 and I punch in at 6. I think on the days that I'm going to punch in at 6, I'm going to get up at 4. I'm going to get up at 4 all the days, and I'm going to cold plunge at 4. That's what I think. There you go. All right, Jeff's in. There you go. Erica, there you go. You, Justin, and Jeff. Perfect. We got 3 voters. A huge sign of what? I don't need shit out by the road. Like the power line thing that they just passed. The power line thing just passed. I don't even know what you're talking about. Like this Sunday today or this Sunday next Sunday? Jeff, what you need to do is fucking figure out how to put my email on my phone. Damn it. All right, this is called Bazooka Joe. Bazooka Joe is Irish cream, banana liqueur, and blue carousel. So orange banana chocolate. I don't know why it smells like Bailey's. Bazooka Joe. It does kind of taste like Bazooka bubblegum. Oh, both. Well, there you go. There you go, Erica. You can do Sunday. Man, we could knock 3/4 of a bracket out. 2 power line pulls vertical with 1 across to keep the... Oh. Okay. I thought about actually making a Spoonman Farms. Like, I thought about getting a giant wood slab and making a... Like a Yellowstone kind of... Like a Spoonman Farms sign. And then burying 2 telephone poles at the end of the driveway and hanging it on a fucking chain. That's right, Kelly. Yep. That's the plan. That's a good first start. That's much better than last year. The problem is you gotta keep it up. Remember the first year we did it, we talked about doing a 64 drink tournament. But the only way that you could do a 64 drink tournament, now this was the first year we did it, was we were in the heart of this shit. We were drinking like it was crazy. And I said, imagine if you did that. You'd have to do Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then Sunday. 8 drinks a day for 2 weekends just to get to 32. And then now you're at 32. Then you got to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 8 drinks each day to 16. So now you're 3 weekends in, and you're only down to the Sweet 16. So then we were going to do 32, but it was this 32 was 8 drinks for 4 days in a row. And we're like, man, I can do it because I live here, but I can't have people coming here and drinking 8 drinks and then driving home. I mean, not that it hasn't happened, but you know. And then, so then it was like 16, but 16 didn't seem like enough. So then that's when we settled into 20. So what we did was we started with 20. So we had our 4 drinks that the first year we did it, Heath and I, because Heath and I, the first year we did all the drinks were, I think the first year, we did 20 drinks. 16 of them were drinks we did before that we knew we liked, and 4 of them were just new drinks, so that each corner of the bracket, that day we didn't have to actually do a drink of the day. So, now the pudding shots was year 3, I think 3, or 2, maybe 2. Either the second or third year we did the pudding shots, and then last year we did the whiskey bracket. Now listen, everybody can bitch about mint chocolate chip all you want, but last year the Grasshopper won the drinks, and the mint chocolate chip whiskey won the whiskey bracket. So that's not a coincidence, in my opinion. And I know that there's people that don't like mint chocolate chip ice cream, because my cousin's wife does not, and that's why it didn't win all the years that it was in. Or it might have. No whiskey brackets. But if you want to drink whiskey, we got whiskey. We got lots of whiskey. We got all kinds of whiskey. I tried to get rid of this pumpkin whiskey. I tried to send the pumpkin whiskey home with people, Here, take this home with you. Nobody took it. I bet if I would have offered up the freaking Evan Williams, what the hell is it called? The cider thing, whatever the fuck it's called. Spiced apple Evan Williams. I bet you that would have went home with somebody. All right. We got one more drink, and then this paper's going to be done, and then that's it. I got nothing. Then this is the next. Oh, no, wait. Oh, yeah. So this paper's done. That's one we just finished. One more drink. This paper's done, and then this is the next paper right here. It's blank. So that means I got to do research before tomorrow. And I will No, I'm not going to be here tomorrow for sure. Unless, the only way I would be here tomorrow is if I get out of work late, because if I get out of work on time, I'm going down to, I'm going to Reading to look at a car. I'll tell you what I do like, Ben. This is fucking good. That's phenomenal right there. Buffalo Trace Bourbon Cream. This actually was in, I thought this was going to win the whiskey bracket. Listen, we did a whiskey bracket, and I picked that kind of stuff. I picked whiskeys that, not like it wasn't just going to be Jack Daniels. Okay, well, here's the problem, Erica. I want a Chevy, and I want a manual transmission. That's why I'm having a hard time finding a car. And I don't own one with 255,000 miles on it, because I have one right now that has 294,000 miles on it. I'm fine, Ben. I'm taking the gun show to town with me. I'm going into daylight. All right, last one. I didn't name this. I feel a certain way just announcing it. I'm just going to announce the name. The name of the drink is called Black Pussy. I don't know why. It's brown. It's not black, but that's what they call. I did tell Jared. I said to Jared, Jared is a gun enthusiast. And I told Jared, like, I have a couple pistols, and I said to him, I said, I don't feel enough comfort in my pistol to carry it around. I just don't. I feel like I'd shoot myself. But I don't want to feel like that. So I told him, I said, listen, we gotta start shooting. I want to take this thing apart and put it back together, and take it apart and put it back together. And I want to shoot it so much that it just feels like it's part of me. So I'm completely comfortable with it. I can't. Listen, I just find them. That's all. It looks like a chocolate covered cherry, more like it to me. But that's what I said. I'm not responsible for any of this. Her and I went and pottered. We went for a hike one day, and I carried it in my pocket all day, I don't know what the fuck you call it, like in my thigh pocket on my Carhartts. I did not shoot anything. I don't feel uncomfortable shooting it. I feel completely comfortable shooting it. I just wouldn't feel, I don't know. I don't have enough room, Ben. I did mention to her, because Brent asked me if I could shoot here. I just don't have enough. I got to shoot that way, because that way's houses, so I have to shoot that way. It's just not enough. I don't have enough space. There's a little culvert over in the woods. I did think, but there's trees in there. So if I thought about just digging a hole down in the culvert, like just sort of digging it and having a target down there. So you're always shooting down into the ground. But I couldn't shoot far. I couldn't shoot 100 yards. I might be able to get 50 yards, maybe. But the problem is it's in the woods. So if I sort of dig a pit down there to shoot into, I'm going to kill all the trees. Because you will kill all the trees. If you dig the roots up, they're all going to fucking die eventually. I found that out in my backyard. Well, I guess I could do that. But then I'm shooting toward the road. Oh, fuck it. Let's ring the bell again. There's a lot of rocks. That's why I wanted to dig a hole. And I couldn't do that across the creek because then I'd have to take a machine across the creek. I don't even shoot my gun. No, it would be below the cars, not above them. If I shot above the cars, it would be... That's not my land. There's a lot of rocks, though. What I would like to do is dig all the rocks out and put them in the creek and make a giant dam across there. And then I could have a pond out front. And then maybe I could shoot ducks right out front. And I could make a zip line. I could make a zip line go right off my front deck and run it across the creek, and then you just would drop off when you hit the big pool. That might script the duck race though. Mima sent me a property. She goes, we should move here. I said, that doesn't have a creek. And she's like, so? I said, so we can't have a duck race if we don't have a creek. Duh. All right. Black Pussy. That's what it's called. Vodka, chocolate liqueur, cherry liqueur, heavy whipping cream, and a splash of cherry juice. That's not bad. It tastes like a chocolate covered cherry. It's a little alcohol-y with the vodka in there. I think without the vodka, it would be phenomenal. Ben, first of all, building dams is illegal. You can't do that, just for the record. But there's two big ass rocks in the creek, down by the swimming area. And if I could, I would need a crane because my guess is they weigh somewhere between 10 to 15,000 pounds per rock. I'm not exaggerating. When we get to super high waters, they're underwater. And they don't move. But if I could get a crane and pick those rocks up and move them, so there's like a rock shelf. It's I don't know. It's slab rock, and somebody clearly cut it. It's cut perfectly straight. The neighbor down this road told me that they used to have a cider press that ran off of the creek, and it was mounted there. Well, there's that. So, but anyway, if I could move those two rocks and put them right against the lowest part of that rock wall, those two rocks would be halfway across the creek. They're that big. And then you could just pile little rocks on the other side, and if they got washed out in a heavy rain, so be it. You'd have to rebuild that half. But these two would be enough to stop everything on this side. It would be phenomenal. Although then if I went live in the creek, I wouldn't be able to set my phone. One of them has a nice little shelf on there. All the times that when we started cold plunging 2 Aprils ago down in the creek, that's where my phone sat, right on the one big rock. Those were some good times. I had to put some ice in the cold tank. It's starting to warm up. It was like 42 degrees. So I put some ice in it yesterday. It was down to 38. And I cracked it open because it was cold last night. It was down to 38 today. All right. What time is it? No messages. All right. That's all I got. March Madness will start on Friday night. We've got guests lined up for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it appears. Which is awesome. That's way better than last year. We just got to get people to show up the next weekend. And then the next weekend. Kelly has committed to the fourth weekend if it goes that far. but we'll see. It is something like that, Ben. Ben, you can make fun of me all you want. I don't want to work seconds. I don't like that. It would be not. The only thing that would be good about seconds is you could archery hunt in the morning. But that's only a couple days. And my archery spot is best at night. All right, that's up to you and Erica. Erica and Justin. See what time they want to do it. I don't care. I don't want to do it late. I'd rather do it earlier. Like whatever. We could do it any time during the day. I think. I should find out if we have anything to do. I don't think we have anything to do. I don't know what Mimo's work schedule is. I don't even know if she knows what her work schedule is. See, Jared, I would... Night shift is fucked up because it screws with your body bad. But, yeah, this Saturday we're in. Just figure Friday and Saturday for 7 o'clock. I say that all the time, and then everybody shows up here at 7 o'clock, and then we bullshit, and we don't start till 8, but that's my fault. Night, except for it's not healthy. It's not good for your body, because your body's not meant to be awake at night. We should get Benny here. Yeah, that definitely does not work well with your circadian rhythm, Ben. But there's people in Alaska that live in that that are, what do they call them? Centurions? Whatever, they live to 100. And they live on whale blubber, and they don't have I don't know how their circadian rhythm works, because they don't have sunlight for fucking months. So I don't know how that shit works up there. And they live to 100. But they don't eat processed food. That's the thing. Food's going to kill you faster than anything. If you want to live longer, stop eating fucking packaged foods. Eat one ingredient foods. Steak, eggs, potatoes, whatever. Don't eat anything that comes in a package. And don't do the drink of the day, because that'll kill you fast too. I'm going to eat some of that Blue Jean color stuff. Yeah, I was going to reach out to Ben the other day. I got to message him. No, she's talking about Benny the sound guy from Spoonapalooza. Benny the sound guy has 2 golf greens in his yard at his house. They're small, they're very small greens, but he built 2 golf greens at his house. We golfed down there last year. Ken and I did. I haven't seen him I haven't seen of him or heard of him in a while. I'm gonna actually reach out. I actually thought about reaching out to him just to make sure we're all good for Spoonapalooza, because you don't have contact with these people. Because there might be like a lot of bands here. There's 2 new bands. Wait. There's absolutely 2 confirmed new bands that are going to play this year, and I think 3. So, something's got to give, because I don't think we can have 7 bands play here in one day. We could, I guess. That'd be kick-ass. We might start at fucking noon. So, just say it. Get your ass up here early. It's going to be fucking crazy. Oh shit, I didn't ring the bell. We finished the paper. We finished all the papers. There's no more drinks. I'm out. I gotta write down some shit. Now I have to do research. Papaw's research department. What's up, B-Guy? Yes, we do need people for the 15th. I know, we're gonna have the duck race at like 2 o'clock, because Ken's the driver. If we start at noon, he's gonna be fucking gone. If it's low like it was the last few years, maybe we'll just carry the garbage can up through the woods a little bit and dump them. Ben, will they play for free? That's what I need to know. I pay the sound guy, but the bands donate their time and talents. And they don't get mad if I do karaoke. That's the key. And I'm horrible. So... Well, we could get the bee. I do need honey. I got to get honey because we got an event coming up at the end of the month, and I'm low on honey, which is awesome. Yeah, well, that's the problem. That's the problem we have, Benny. We, I said, like, what's it? Listen, if I had two bands here and they played for 6 hours or whatever, 6 or 7 hours, like, and they would, a normal band would play a 3-hour gig. So it's not a big deal. I don't know. So I don't know if it's bad to have 6 bands here and have them play for 1 hour each or an hour, because it's setup time and all that shit. That's a pain in the ass, probably. But it is cool. It's really cool. Like last year, Damien Wall came and played, and he had a gig at night. So he came here and played early, like at 4 o'clock. He played one set, and then he fucking left and went to his gig. And he's, you know what I mean? And there wasn't a lot of people here, which sucks. So, but it just is what it is. Alexa, next. Alexa, next. But there's people that show up here early and then they leave, and then there's people that don't show up till 6 o'clock, and it just goes how it goes. But yeah, it's a good time anyway. It's a good event. It's a great fundraiser for us. We do well that day. I mean, we do well because of the Ducks. You know, the event probably. I don't think I could let Taylor Swift. If Taylor Swift offered to play for free, I'd be like, I'm not interested. Just not. Now, if Jason Kelce wanted to stop by, I'm in. Travis Kelce seems like a bit of a putz, but if Jason Kelce wants to stop by, I'm all in on that fucking shit. I'm gonna shotgun beers with him. I'll let him fucking dive through a table. We'll do whatever he wants to do. I'm all in on that. He's my kind of guy. He's going to show up here in shorts and a t-shirt and fucking flip-flops and not give 2 fucks about anything. That's why I love that guy. He's awesome. So, there you go. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, Travis is just, it's just whatever. He's fine. I don't care. I'd be like, eh. I mean, Scotty Boy would love to have him here, I'm sure. He's a Chiefs fan. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to talk to the guy, but he's one of two things. He's either fake, he's either a fake person, or he's a douchebag. I would really like to think that he's a fake person, because I'd really like to think he's... How could his brother be so much fucking cooler than he is? His brother may be one of the coolest people alive. I mean, seriously. It's just, he's awesome. His personality, everything about him is phenomenal. Kylie's funny. I like Kylie. She's funny. Her podcast is funny. She curses and doesn't give a shit. I like it. I don't think, just for the record, I don't think we can get any of them here, but whatever, it is what it is. Now, if we get Aaron Lewis over here, I would take that. Creed Fisher, what's Creed Fisher doing that day? Let's get him over here. How about oh fuck, I can't think of his name. Man, I'm drawing a blank. And I should definitely know this. I'm never going to think of it. I keep trying. He is conceited, thinks he's better than anyone else. I don't even know about that. Oh yeah, Jason Kelce is a phenomenal human being. There's no doubt about it. I don't... Oh, Uncle Ted. Now we're fucking talking. I'm going to see him in April, and I got VIP passes, meet and greet. Maybe I'll ask him, see what he's doing that weekend. I should check his touring schedule, see if I can get him to swing by. That would be fucking awesome. Maybe I'll take him. What if we take him out? Oh shit, Adam Malik. What's up, buddy? Maybe we'll take him out fishing. We'll get him to come up here that weekend. And then Sunday morning, no, we can't. Sunday morning, we can't. Sunday morning's traditional on the deck. So we can't do that. I don't know what we're going to do. We need to take him out fishing. And we have him sing Let's Go Fishing on the lake. Live from the lake, Aaron Lewis with an acoustic guitar singing Let's Go Fishing while we're fishing on the lake. Now we're talking. Listen, I swear, we're doing Live from the Lake this year. I don't think we were out one time last year, except for when I was in Canada. Ken, we're doing Live from the Lake. We're going up to Promised Land like in April, or May, April or whenever. Listen, find out whenever perch are spawning. That's when we're fucking going fishing. Well, look, he can shoot. His shooters would have him shoot flaming arrows at shit. I'm good with that. I think when Kirk goes up there, yeah, because Kirk goes to Promised Land the weekend before Memorial Day, and he had invited me in the past, but I was always gone. We have our work party at the cabin the week before Memorial Day. So I was never home when he was going up there. But those guys go up there and they kill them. They catch like crappie, giant ass. Yo, I saw a crappie yesterday. I don't remember where it was. Fucking 5 pounds. A 5-pound crappie. It was a world record in whatever, or a state record or world record. I don't remember. It was 5-pound crappie. That's ridiculous. Uncle Ted's the man. He's not very opinionated either about guns and such. I like people who stick to their guns, no pun intended. I like people who they stick with their beliefs. I like people who are honest and are not. They're not paid for by anyone. That's why I like Joe Rogan. I like Joe Rogan because I know whatever he says is what he believes. Nobody's giving him money to say what he thinks. Whatever he thinks is what he thinks. So even when I don't agree with him, I still know that he's telling me what his thoughts are. And he's changed a lot in, I don't know how, I guess I've listened to him for 4 years or 5 years. I actually thought about building a pond in the lower yard, but there's springs that come out of the mountain, but they dry up in the summer, so it wouldn't make it. A 5-pound crappie, dude, that's fucking huge. I mean, I've caught some giant crappies in Canada, and my guess is they weighed less than 1 pound. Like, I've caught crappies that were 15, 16 inches, maybe they were a pound, or a pound, a little over a pound, but I mean, a crappie's a skinny little fish. I don't know. I watched a girl on Facebook today. Hello, Josanne. I saw her at the West End Saloon 2 weeks ago. We should get you out here for March Madness. There's a lot of people that have never made it out here that need to come out here. We should get Doc down here too, that fucker. Ben, what if I built a dam and then I put a water turbine in there? Then the green people couldn't get mad at me. It was ridiculous, Kelly. It was sick. Ken, I'm telling you, it was fucking ridiculous looking. It didn't even look real. But that's like when I went to Texas. I went to Texas for work, and so the largest bass ever caught in Texas was caught on Lake Fork. At that time, it maybe have been beaten by now. But at that time, the largest bass ever caught in Texas was caught on Lake Fork, and it was 18 pounds. And it was 20, I don't remember what it was. I think it was 22 inches long. I think it was 20. I think it was 22 inches, and it was 18 pounds. And so, just for perspective, it was a 22-inch largemouth bass that weighed 18 pounds. Before I went to Texas, the biggest bass I ever caught in my life was in Canada, and it was 21 inches long, and it weighed 7 pounds. No, it weighed 6. It weighed a little over 6. It was like 6'4", or 6'2", or something like that. It was a little over 6 pounds. So the biggest fish that I ever caught in my life, bass, was it was like 6 pounds, 2 ounces, something like that. And it was 21 inches long. And this fish in Texas was 1 inch bigger, and it weighed 12 pounds more. That's how fat they are. It was 1 inch longer than the biggest fish I ever caught, and it weighed 12 pounds more. That's crazy. Ben, all you gotta do is wait till it rains, and that creek's right in your fucking yard. Although I did see that one day when it flooded and your house was on a little island, which was pretty crazy. Yes, I saw those pictures. It's nice that your parents let you go to Canada. That's fucking cool. I mean, now, you couldn't go fishing with me, but whatever. All right, I'm done. That's all I got, boys and girls. I gotta find my red sweatshirt. Mimo took my red sweatshirt. She put it on last night, and now it's and now it's gone, and it's got to be back here for next Friday. And she only washes reds with reds. So if I don't go rescue that thing, it could be in the fucking hamper for 6 years. Yes, Ben, I love it. Stop by here anytime. Listen, March Madness starts Friday night. We got guests Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, it seems. So if anybody wants to come next weekend, message. You can come this weekend too. We'll fit you in. We'll just have more people. But we need people for all the weekends until we're done. So make it must-see TV. Put it on your calendar. Just come on out. We'll set it all up. Stop by here. Buy some hot sauce. Get yourself a jar of honey. Pick up a t-shirt and a hat and vote on some drinks. Or don't buy anything, I don't care, and vote on drinks. We got a show coming up March 29th down at the Slatington Farmers Market Expo Center. Kelly and I will be there. I think Brittany might be there. She was supposed to come last time, but she had some issues come up. So I think she might be there this time. But anyway, we'll be down there March 29th for some, I don't know what it is. I think it's a craft fair or something. We'll be down there with all of our shit. Everything will be for sale. We sell all kinds of stuff. And all the profits get given away. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. Reach out to my secretary to schedule you, to book you for whenever you want to come by here. Ken makes me laugh. All right. Love y'all, mean it. Never apologize for being patriotic. Doing it for Dale. Peace out.